There was a time when I couldn't even finish my meal in the restaurant without my heart racing, me feeling lightheaded, and feeling like I was about to pass out and die. And I did not know what it was. This happened like around my teenage years to my early 20s, until my pops told me later on that it's anxiety. And it was kind of weird to me because I was going to restaurants all my life, but this time period, it kind of got bad. And I remember us like vividly at restaurants. I'm eating, I start overheating, heart start beating fast, and I gotta tell my people, oh yo, I gotta go real quick. And then it got to the point where it started being like a normal thing. Like I'll go step outside while they still eating just to get some fresh air, because I feel like I gotta come up out my clothes like I'm about to pass out and die. It was that bad. That's how bad and crippling that anxiety was. The most recent time that I can remember where it occurred is when I first met my wife. It was a Christmas in 2017, right? We was going to this all-you-can-eat buffet on this casino boat. We call it the casino. And it was like $50 a person. You got like prime rib. You got all these like nice items you could eat, right? And I was going with her grandparents, her parents, and me, of course. And this was 2017, the first year we got together. So this is me spending my first Christmas with her and her family for the very first time. We get in there. I get my plate. Everybody get their plate. We sit down. And then, usually at a buffet, you go crazy getting multiple plates. I eat the first plate, and I just start. I'm feeling it again. It's kicking in. And I asked the table, like, y'all know where the bathroom at? I'm trying to play it cool. Don't nobody know what's going on. And before her grandma could even say where the bathroom was, I was already gone. Took off. I'm like, screw it. I'm going to find this on my own. And I was in the bathroom for a couple minutes, just deep breaths, like, you ain't going to die, man. You ain't going to die. Just calm down. Go back out there. Don't let them think you're a weirdo on your first time having dinner with all of them. Like, something wrong with this dude. Like, he just getting up and leaving and going to the bathroom in the middle of the dinner, and nobody knows why. But fast forward, my wife and I started going to restaurants later on, and I had some of these instances again, but I never shied away from going to restaurants. I don't know if that helped. I never shied away from going to restaurants, talking to God. I don't know if y'all spiritual, just talking to God, praying. Like, God, I know I'm not about to die in Texas Roadhouse. I know this is not my destiny. And just knowing, you got to tell your brain, you got to just train your brain to like, I'm fine. I am totally fine. Like, deep breaths. It was like, as it progressed and it was starting to get better and we was going to restaurants, just deep breaths. Deep breaths. I'm fine. God not going to let me die in Chili's. I am fine. And just attack it head on. That's how I was able to. Now, I'm not saying I don't go through it no more. I definitely go through it. Large crowds, I'm like, ooh, hold on. Let's get up out of here. I'll tell my wife, let's get up on out of here. And she already know why. We done been together so long now, since 2017, she could look at me and tell, all right, you know what I mean? It's that time. Let's go. Or, babe, you good? You good? Give you another example. And anxiety doesn't help when you have people pushing fear. So I almost had an anxiety attack when we first got on the plane. My first time getting on the plane was with my wife, and that was in 2019. This is for her 21st birthday. I've never been on the plane prior. She's been on many planes. She's been in California. She's been everywhere, Florida. She's been everywhere, her and her parents. And I've never been on the plane. We've always taken like road trips in my family. My parents been on the plane. I think my sister even had got on the plane. She's 5 years younger than me. She went somewhere and got on the plane, but I had never gotten on the plane myself. So, bro, I was in the hoodie on. Now, mind you, we going from Chicago we flew to Georgia but we ended up like driving down to Miami a couple days later. I had my hoodie on, my do-rag on. I had like a jumpsuit on, like a hoodie, jogging pants, my hood on my head, my do-rag on at the time, because I had like little braids at the time, whatever. Bro, I was on that plane sweating, feeling like I was about to pass out. And when I seen that plane take off, and when the clouds, all you see is just the white in the window, and I had to close my eyes. Just pray, just keep praying. Like, ain't no way. She holding my hand, comforting me, but I just couldn't shy away from it. I just cannot stop living life because of anxiety. You know what I mean? Just imagine all the things I'd be missing out on if I let this anxiety overtake me. I'll never be able to go to a concert. I'd never be able to like get on the plane, just go anywhere where it's a big crowd of people. And it's crazy to me, like unknowingly having this anxiety, going to restaurants, and fast forward years later, me and my wife doing food reviews and kind of making a name for ourselves on food reviews, going to restaurants, and I sit in the car going inside of restaurants, reviewing, doing a whole camera thing, and I'm completely fine. Shouts out to God. That ain't nothing but God, man. And just knowing, like, you're not about to die. Deep breath. Don't shy away from this. Train your brain to know everything is just okay. It's okay, man. These are just people. They're not going to, everything not life or death. Deep breath. Enjoy your meal. Remember one time we was at a steakhouse with my parents. Usually I get a steak or something like that, but I already feel like it was coming about, like the anxiety. I guess we're going to call them anxiety attacks, because that's basically what it was, anxiety attacks with the overheating, heart beating fast. Like, I just get a salad from the steakhouse. And they like, you getting a salad? I'm like, yeah, I'm just getting a salad. I tried to eat some of that salad. Even the smell of the food, like what they was getting, it just, everything combined, it just was too much for me. I had to step outside again, get some fresh air, and just reset and go back in there, and then don't eat nothing. And then the crazy part about it all, I would not eat anything at the restaurant because it's just too much. It'll feel like I'm full. That's how bad it was. Feel like I'm full and I didn't even eat anything. But the moment we get back to the crib where I'm somewhere comfortable, I'm hungry and I'm tearing that plate I took to go up like I haven't eaten in days. That's just how you know it was anxiety. Because feeling this way and then just getting home a couple miles down the road, somewhere you comfortable, somewhere you always at, and you know everybody here, and now you just eating like it's no tomorrow and like you haven't eaten 10 days, bro. Come on, man. But I'm just so glad I was able to overcome that part of it and just being able to tell myself, you are okay. You are not about to die. Deep breaths. You know what I mean? Deep breaths. These are people. And I remember playing sports and my heart would beat fast. Like, y'all don't understand. I went through this period in high school. Like, I was athletic my whole life. I played sports since I was in first grade all the way until my junior year in high school. I didn't play my senior year. My junior year in high school, bro. My whole life. But it'd be periods where my heart was just beating at a rapid pace and did not stop. Like, and I was in great health. I even went to the doctor one time because I was confused on me being in such great conditioning. Like, I used to ride my bike to soccer practice because we had morning conditioning. We'd do stadium stairs, lift, all that, ride my bike back, everything. So I was in great conditioning. But then there'd be instances where my heart get the, and I just didn't know why. We go to the doctor, do the whole, I think it's called an EKG. Oh, you got a heart of a lion. Your heart is great. And I'm like, so what's going on, bro? Like, fast forward, then the restaurant thing happened, and now it got me all thinking, was it all anxiety from the start? Because I remember one time I went to the Salvation Army. We got a Salvation Army out here in Gary, Indiana. Me and my cousins used to hoop there all the time. This one time in particularly, my dad picked me up from the Salvation Army from playing basketball. I was fine. But when I got done, my heart was just still beating at a fast pace. We go 30 minutes down the road, go to this grocery store. If y'all from out here in Indiana, Strack and Van Til, go to Strack and Van Til, that was on Tab Street. And I'm like, Pops, I can't even walk around the store. My heart beating so fast. I just sit right there in the front. And he just like, you good? You good? He go do his whole little runs around the store, come back, check on me. My heart still beating like as if I just got done playing basketball that second. All that time, like the 30-minute drive, him going around the whole grocery store, and my heart still beating. I was just confused. But fast forward, the restaurant thing, all that happened. Maybe it's all was just anxiety this whole time. It's crazy. So I know, anybody that has anxiety and deal with it, I know it's crippling. But just don't let it control you. And I know it's different, like, levels to it. But just know you're not about to die. It's not over with. Take that deep breath. If you believe in God, pray to God. God, I know you got me. I know I'm going to make through this. I know I'm not about to die in Texas Roadhouse. I know I keep saying that, but seriously though, you just gotta positivity, positive thoughts as well. Like just have positive mindset about the whole thing. I'm cool. But I just wanted to share my story with anxiety and how I dealt with it. And like I told y'all, fast forward doing the food review videos inside the restaurants, and I don't even feel a lick of that no more compared to what it was when I was a teenager, early 20s. I'll be 28 in August, so that's completely different. But I still feel it in certain crowds, in large crowds, but it's definitely not as bad as it once was. And all I'm saying is, if you got anxiety, I understand what you're going through, but just don't let it hold you back in life, man. Everybody got different grades of it, so if you can, and try to attack whatever you anxious about head on, and just train your brain to let you know that you A-okay.